Come and bring your family to uncover the secrets of the Word of God. Answer the biblical questions and accumulate points. At the end of the video, we'll have an extra question. We're delighted to have you here, and we invite you to join us in the upcoming videos. Subscribe and hit the like button. At the end of the video, we want to know your results. Question number 1. Which prophet was told to go and marry a harlot? Option A, Isaiah. Option B, Hosea. Option C, Jeremiah. Option D, Ezekiel. Time on screen. The correct answer is option B, Hosea. The beginning of the word of the Lord through Hosea. Then the Lord said to Hosea, Go, take a woman of whoredoms and children of whoredoms, for the land certainly prostitutes itself, turning away from the Lord. The biblical answer is written in Hosea, chapter 1, verse 2. Question number 2. Which disciple walked on water towards Jesus? Option A, Peter. Option B, John. Option C, Andrew. Option D, James. Time on screen. The correct answer is option A, Peter. And Peter answered him and said, Lord, if it be thou, bid me come to thee upon the water. And he said, Come. And Peter, getting out of the boat, walked on the water to go to Jesus. The biblical answer is written in Matthew, chapter 14, verse 28 to 29. Question number 3. From which country did Ruth come? Option A, Israel. Option B, Moab. Option C, Egypt. Option D, Canaan. Time on screen. The correct answer is option B, Moab. Ruth came from the country of Moab. Despite being a foreigner, Ruth's loyalty and dedication to her mother-in-law, Naomi, played a significant role in her story, showcasing the themes of faithfulness and redemption in the Bible. Question number 4. Who was swallowed by a great fish? Option A, Samuel. Option B, Moses. Option C, David. Option D, Jonah. Time on screen. The correct answer is option D, Jonah. So the Lord prepared a large fish to swallow Jonah, and Jonah was 3 days and 3 nights in the belly of the fish. The biblical answer is written in Jonah, chapter 1, verse 17. Question number 5. Who was thrown into a den of lions? Option A, David. Option B, Solomon. Option C, Daniel. Option D, Jonah. Time on screen. The correct answer is option C, Daniel. Then the king tried to have Daniel brought, and they threw him into the lion's den. And when the king had spoken, he said unto Daniel, Thy God, whom thou servest continually, he will deliver thee. The biblical answer is written in Daniel, chapter 6, verse 16 to 20. Question number 6. Which bird returned to Noah with an olive leaf? Option A, dove. Option B, raven. Option C, sparrow. Option D, hawk. Time on screen. The correct answer is option A, dove. And the dove returned to him in the evening, and behold, plucked off an olive leaf in its beak, and Noah knew that the waters had receded from off the earth. The biblical answer is written in Genesis, chapter 8, verse 11. Question number 7. Who is the mother of Jesus? Option A, Esther. Option B, Mary. Option C, Martha. Option D, Ruth. Time on screen. The correct answer is option B, Mary. Mary, mother of Jesus, was the one who welcomed and loved the Word of God, who carried the living Word in her womb, who had the great experience of God's love and faithfulness through Jesus Christ. The biblical answer is written in Matthew and Luke. Question number 8. What did Jesus turn into wine at the wedding in Cana? Option A, water. Option B, milk. Option C, juice. Option D, soda. Time on screen. The correct answer is option A, water. Jesus said to them, "Fill these jars with water." And they filled them to the top. And he said unto them, "Take it out now, and take it to the master of the chamber." And they took it. And as soon as the master of the banquet tasted the water made into wine, not knowing where it came from, although the servants who had taken the water did know, the master of the banquet called the husband. The biblical answer is written in John, chapter 2, verse 1 to 11. Question number 9. What did God create on the first day according to the book of Genesis? Option A, animals. Option B, land and sea. Option C, light. Option D, sun and moon. Time on screen. The correct answer is option C, light. And the earth was formless and empty, and there was darkness upon the face of the deep, and the Spirit of God moved over the face of the waters. And God said, "Let there be light," and there was light. The biblical answer is written in Genesis, chapter 1 verse 3 to 5. Question number 10. On which day did God create the sun, moon, and stars? Option A, first day. Option B, second day. Option C, third day. Option D, fourth day. Time on screen. The correct answer is option D, fourth day. And God made the two great lights, the greater light to rule the day, and the lesser light to rule the night, and made the stars. And God set them in the expanse of the heavens to give light on the earth, and to rule the day and the night, and to separate the light from the darkness, and God saw that it was good. And it was the evening and the morning the fourth day. The biblical answer is written in Genesis, chapter 1 verse 16-19. Question number 11. Who was Paul's main companion during his missionary journeys? Option A, Timothy. Option B, Barnabas. Option C, Silas. Option D, Luke. Time on screen. The correct answer is option B, Barnabas. Paul needed Barnabas, a good and wise man, to be introduced into the community of Christians in Jerusalem and presented to the apostles. Barnabas himself was his companion on the first missions in Asia Minor. Question number 12. Which king saw a handwriting on the wall? Option A, Nebuchadnezzar. Option B, Solomon. Option C, David. Option D, Belshazzar. Time on screen. The correct answer is option D, Belshazzar. At the same time, some fingers of a man's hand appeared and were writing, in front of the candlestick, on the whitewash of the wall of the royal palace, and the king saw the part of the hand that was writing. Then the king's countenance changed, and his thoughts troubled him, the joints of his loins relaxed, and his knees knocked together. The biblical answer is written in Daniel, chapter 5 verse 5 to 6. Question number 13. Who wrote the majority of the Psalms in the Old Testament? Option A, Solomon. Option B, David. Option C, Asaph. Option D, Moses. Time on screen. The correct answer is option B, David. David wrote the majority of the Psalms in the Old Testament, with contributions from other authors such as Asaph, the sons of Korah, and Solomon. Before we move on to the bonus question, subscribe to our channel so you don't miss any of our videos. Now let's go to the bonus question, worth 5 points. Answer correctly. What did Moses strike to bring forth water in the wilderness? Time on screen. The correct answer is, he hit the rock twice with the stick. Moses and Aaron gathered the assembly in front of the rock, and Moses said, "Listen, rebels, will we have to take water from this rock and give it to you?" Then Moses raised his arm and struck the rock twice with the stick. Water gushed out, and the community and the flocks drank. The biblical answer is written in Exodus, chapter 17 verse 6. We're nearing the end of our quiz. Now, tell me in the comments how many questions you got right. If you got more than 10 questions correct, you had an excellent result. Hope you enjoyed our content. May God bless each of you who left a like. A strong embrace to everyone, and until the next video.